Hi, I'm Amy from superhealthykids.com. It's our mission at Super Healthy Kids to try to make fruits and vegetables fun, interesting, and delicious for kids so they'll want to eat them. One way I like to make zucchini specifically fun and interesting is to spiralize it. So I wanted to show you the spiralizer I bought a year ago. I got this one at Target. It's the OXO brand, OXO Softwork Spiralizer. I got mine at Target. It was $39, but I know they're on Amazon as well for the same price. I just wanted to show you how it works, just in case you want to get one for your family. We've made so many recipes with this, and I've actually kept the box for a whole year because I have a ton of neighbors who borrow it, and I just give it to them in the box, leave it on my porch. They borrow it, spiralize vegetables for the whole week, and then return it to me. So it's kind of like a community appliance. But I love this one. It's easy to clean, and it does everything I want it to do. So what we've got is just these different pieces. I'm gonna show you. What I love about this base is that it has a lever to suction it to your counter. One hard thing about spiralizing is if your vegetables are moving around with the appliance you have, then you can have injuries and get cut and all those kind of things. So to suction this to the ground, all you do is put it down and push the lever, and you see that it is literally not going anywhere. So I love that about it. And I love this so much more. The first spiralizer I had was the little handheld one where you twist your zucchini through the center, and honestly, that thing cut me more than a knife ever has. It is dangerous. And I would never let my kids use it because once they tried, then I was afraid they would get cut too. So the first step is to suction your base to the counter. The second part is we're gonna slide this little food progressor, I'll call it, into the base. The third thing is we're going to attach the food holder into the handle, and then this handle is gonna be attached to the end, just like that. Then you kind of push down a little handle here to advance your vegetable if you need to. Now the next most important thing, and the reason I love this box, this brand, is it comes with 3 different blades that you could use. You just slide it down in. Let's see, you slide it down in. You slide it down in, there you go. And it can make different size noodles. So you can have this fat noodles, you can have skinny angel hair noodles, and you can have ribbons, slices with this one. The other nice thing about this box is if you don't store it like I do, you can actually keep the box with the base, and it just attaches right there. So the thing about using a spiralizer, especially this handheld type, is when I first got mine, I did not know which end to put my vegetables on. So first, let me show you. I'm gonna use the fat one because I really like the way these taste. And honestly, when you make spiralized zucchini, if you just saute some up with some veggies or some butter and Parmesan in a skillet, that is all you need. I can spiralize a whole bowl of this and it'll save 3 or 4 days in the fridge, and I'll just take a little bit out every day and have a little bit every day. So first of all, you want to try to find the most uniform vegetables. So if you grow them, you might not have the luxury to choose, but if you're in the grocery store, if it can be as wide at the bottom as it is at the top, then that's a good one. But if it's not, if it's like this, you'll just want to try to find the straightest part, because as soon as your zucchini starts to go off center, then your spiral ribbons get cut short into little half moons, and it's not, it's not a full zoodle. So you don't want that. So I'll cut the ends off, and I'll get a manageable chunk. This one's pretty big. You could probably have less of a chunk. But I also will put some paper towels or something to catch it, because zucchini can be quite wet, and if you drop it into some paper towels, then you can use that to blot it. The other thing I didn't know when I first got it is whether you put your zucchini on the food part or on this part first. And after some trial and error, I decided putting your zucchini on the blade first so that you can center it properly, and then moving your handle into the food is the best way to keep it centered. So you want to keep it centered, you want to keep it uniform. And then all you're going to do is, with your muscles, use some pressure to push your zucchini towards the blade and just start spiralizing those noodles. And that, let me turn it this way too so you can see it. Okay. Oh, that's backwards for me. Now this zucchini is kind of the perfect size, but as I said, you can cut it to become the perfect size, even if it's not. So once you have your spiralized noodles, I just keep it in an airtight container in the fridge, and it can honestly save me up to 3, 4, 5 days, and that's it. Now to clean this thing, I take it apart. This I'll just wipe down. I'll use a scrubber and just kind of get all the food off, rinse it, and then leave it to dry. This is the scariest part. This part I don't really want my kids to clean, but I'll clean it with just a scrubber over the sink and rinse it well, and then leave it on a towel to dry. Then this, I just actually wipe down, because it doesn't get, unless you're spiralizing beets, it actually doesn't get very dirty. And then the last piece is the base. And I'll just kind of wipe all the extra food off of it. If it needs to be scrubbed with some soap, I'll do that. But otherwise, I kind of wipe that down. Fit this right back into my box. And then once these are dry, I'll add it to the box so I have all the pieces together all the time for my neighbors to use. Thanks for watching my video. If you like what you saw, let me know in the comments. Give this a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and we'll bring you more videos on how to get fruits and vegetables to be simple, delicious, and fun for your kids.